on Alma, Missouri, episode number 3 of series 2 and all the good stuff. Today is going to be plowing day. We are going to get into all of our newly created fields, well, pastures rather, and we are going to plow up an area so that we can plant some grass. I'm looking at this now thinking, if I was a cow, I would just jump over that. It is what it is. Those are the things that got through my head. Let's get in here. Let's get a little bit of plowing done. Turn on create fields and go. Now, that part did not plow up, which is totally fine. I do want to get close to the edge, but not too close because I'm going to have to use that really, really big seeder. I think it's like 12 meters or something like that. Maybe 9. Not quite sure. But we will be getting all of our fields planted and fertilized and all that good stuff today. So it's going to be a fun one. We'll have a good time. I almost forgot that this plow works forwards and backwards, and it actually works a lot better backwards. You can't hire a worker on it, but then again, I'm not hiring a worker on it back here, so we're not too worried about that. But if you flip it around, make it go the wrong way, it basically requires 0 horsepower, and you can just fly through. Oh boy. Let's go ahead and stop that. It will create fields. I just forgot to turn it on. It also doesn't do the animations backwards. There is that as well. It's kind of disappointing, but I mean, if I can get this done a lot faster, let's go. And just like that, we are done with this field. It's actually really simple to do this. Boom, ba-boom, bam, done. Take a look and see. Well, it's not completely showing up. There we go. We got to change a little bit. You see, it's very comparable to field 39. It's not too bad, and we're going to do all of this area as well. There's actually a couple trees that we're probably going to cut down over there too. There's a couple trees in our way. And the nice thing, because all of this is now one area, it doesn't matter which gate I use. This one will work fine. We could also go in that one over there. It's kind of nice. I like the way that I have done this. Close. Come on. There we go. All right. So a couple of these trees over here, they look great. However, they are a bit in the way of my master plan. So we need to get them cut down. We're going to utilize a few things here. The first one is going to be the mobile wood selling point. We want to put that down right there. And we're going to need a chainsaw. We got a cow over here doing the moonwalk. That'll do the trick. We are going to get ourselves a little bit of wood cutter. So let's get in here. That was easy. Too easy almost. Let's knock that out again. About right there. Do want to make sure that I can see exactly where the stump is. I can see good enough where the stump is. Oh, that's the same tree. This is a lot. All right, through here. Bam. Got it. I think maybe I've been playing on this game save for a little bit too long. All these cows are just going choop, 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 choop. And now I believe all of the trees through here have fallen. Yeah, all but one over there, but I don't actually know if I'm gonna cut that one down or not. You know what? Let's cut it down. We're gonna sneak attack it. So while I'm in there, I'm gonna hit the chainsaw button. It's impossible to hit the chainsaw button in the air. All right, ready? Sneak attack! You won't let me cut it. Got it. We're also gonna play a game called Surprise. There's a stump there. Let's come through here and sell the wood. The good thing is this only cost us $100, but here's a tree right here that I was not prepared for. You know what? Don't care. Come through here. We should make a decent-ish, okay amount of money, but I'm not even sure that this is paid for the chainsaw. Oh, that last one definitely paid for the chainsaw. Sweet. All right. Sold wood. $4,600. Sweet. So now you can kind of see my master plan here where I wanted to open this area up and give us a nice way to do this. I'm not going to do the stumps the right way. So if you thought I was going to cut the stumps and do everything the appropriate way, nope. I think most of the stumps are gone. At least I couldn't find any more, so that's a good reference point. Man, these poor cows are just not having a great time right now. Let's get in here and let's get all of this done. Now, I am at least not taking away all of their food. All of the stuff that I'm going to plant in here is all going to be grass. So at least they'll have that. But yeah, I mean, you know how farm sim is. There's no grazing here. So It's not going to matter. But it's for me, not for the cows. It's for me to give to the cows later on. Aha, there you go. All right, let's hit this field. So before, this is where the field would stop. But because I have changed it up a little bit, for me at least, through here, this is all good. Now, I could come through here now and get all this mowed up, but it's just not enough to matter, to be honest with you. It's just not enough to actually matter right now, so we're not gonna worry too much about that. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that before. Oh, and I'm running into something. I'm definitely running into something. What am I running into? Whatever this red square is, I am running into it. Huh, very interesting. So I guess I'll have to lift that up, coming through there. Yeah, okay. Well, at least we know what's going on now. Also, if you're curious what this is the F5 menu. It allows me to see collisions or things that are invisible in the game. Here I can actually see. I just won the game of, I bet there's a stump over there, so let's go in here and get that. Bye, dude. Making another pass, and I'm seeing this whole area over here, and I think I've decided I'm gonna block this off from myself. So you can see that we've got our fence, which kind of gets up to it a little bit. I think what I'm gonna do is bring the fence in a little bit. So let's go to our landscaping. Let's go to painting, and where is kind of just grass? Yeah, like that. That's what I'm looking for here. Let's go to here. Let's paint into this area so we can see where our area is, and I just want to do a straight line. This will prevent me from getting too close and experiencing any issues that would be otherwise considered not what I want. So that should help out a little bit. Let's see how close can I get that. Yeah, pretty good. Now I've deleted a couple bits in between. Now all I really have to do from here is connect this fence with this fence. Just like that. Yeah, got it. So now I don't have to worry about all those little bits in the middle. I don't have to worry about any problems. And now I can come in here to like plants, for example. We could find ourselves some kind of things like this, and we can line this whole thing so it looks like a bit of a barrier. That'd be good. Yeah, I like it. I've seen better, but you know what? I've done a lot worse. Here it is. It is a very interestingly sized field, and honestly, I wish I would have stopped right here and not done this part, but what are you gonna do? So now we got the rest of the fields on our property. I'm looking at all of this stuff, all these bales right here, and curious to myself, should we do something about these? So that they just kind of sit around, and when you reload, they pop back into place, which is pretty cool. I'll give you that much. But you know what? I'm kind of wanting to take over this area and plow it up a little bit more. So you know what I think I'm gonna do? I think I'm just gonna delete those altogether. Yeah. It just deletes those. It also deletes around towards the front of the house, the swing set that we had here. It also deletes that, but as far as I can tell, it's nothing else. We do have all these bells right here, these silage bells. We got to figure out what to do with those. Oh yeah, and I got my stuff for the truck. Actually, stuff for the truck's fine because I do like this little pathway through there. Of course, there is no reason for it to be there anymore, I guess, so we'll bring it up to this point. There we go. It's a pretty good place for both of those. And pick up all the bells and set them aside, although I really don't know where to put them. I think for the time being, honestly, they may just stay on the trailer. It's not hurting nothing. So now we get to plow. Let's, I'm not quite sure where I'm going to come through with this. Honestly, smoothing this out may be our best bet right now. So let's run in here. Let's grab the soften tool, and then we'll hit it about like that and just kind of come through here nice and slowly. Also going to give a very similar treatment over here to the grass field, which will no longer be a grass field, and as a matter of fact, might be better off just cutting all these trees up in between and making this field a little bit bigger, making it one big field. Definitely not as much of a ditch anymore. However, it does kind of angle down a bit. Not a problem because I did smooth out the middle of the field too, so that makes things easier. And same thing over here as well. I don't have to go down into a big old ditch just to turn around. though this one could use a little bit more softening. This is how much I have moved the land. I would normally just sell these trees, but I think after everything I've done through here, probably deserve just to delete them and move on, huh? Definitely not the most arbor conscious setup there. I'm gonna do a little bit more smoothing through here just to kind of get this good, because we got a field that's gonna be coming through here. So let's hit it. I'm not quite sure how far out we're gonna be going with this one, but I think about to here works pretty well. At least for me. I know we've got this little road. I said I wasn't gonna do anything with it. I said I wasn't gonna go out to it, but I like it. So we're gonna go out to about here, and then step, and we'll make a little 90-degree almost setup through there. There we go. Not pretty, but it is what it is. We're also going to extend it out a little bit. I should probably slow down. We're gonna extend this out closer towards the road. There's no reason for it to not be out towards the road. That is a real tree. I should probably delete that. And I should probably get this away from it before I start hitting the delete key. There we go. That's a little bit better. Can we pull that? Yeah, there goes that bush. All right. So this is good. Everything through here is all right. We'll get close-ish to that tree, but we're not going to get too close. And I think through here, oh, that's going to be fun to plant in. Yeah, there it is. Very nice, very nice. Here's the outline. It's pretty good. Quick review to make sure that we got everything. It looks like we did. We'll take a look here. You can see that whole area has been plowed up. So now we have taken full advantage and probably doubled, at least, the amount of arable area. I do think for the first time around, probably a good idea to do grass. We've got cattle that are hungry cattle. It's a game. You've heard of Hungry Hippo. Daily food intake's 17,000 liters, which is a lot. It's a lot, and we don't have that much. So I think it's probably good to go and get ahead of things. I don't want to have to buy it. We got $136,000. We're good on money. We just need to get some grass on the ground. Though we've done quite a bit of plowing, there's not a lot that's fertilized through here, so we're gonna have to go through, get a little bit of spraying done. This will put down a nice, well, I say first layer. It's gonna put down enough for us at least to start with, and some of it will actually become fully fertilized, and we'll just have to come through a little bit later after we seed. This is, well, you guys know how to spray and seed. Now, this is the part that I'm very interested about. The seeder. So I've got it selected on the grass. Let's see if I can get in here without hitting anything. Pretty sure I did knock into something, but whatever, we'll be all right. Let's get this thing unfolded, get that closed up, and now we can plant some grass. So yeah, this is the smaller version, 9 meter working with. I didn't want to go too wild and crazy, though. I guess, well, that's why you're here, isn't it? Drop it down, turn it on, and let's get some seed put down. And I can hear a couple of you guys going, hey, that doesn't do seed. You're absolutely right, I modified it. One thing I am noticing, though, oh, clicked away from it. This stuff all disappears whenever you go over it with a planter. So it's kind of like, I guess, those sticks on other maps and things in the forest, that type of thing. It didn't work with plowing for some reason, but when I come through with the seeder, or direct drill rather, it goes away. So now we are all done with planting. We are actually all done with everything. We need to get some food for our cattle, though. Cattle are gonna die, and I don't want that to happen. Where's our other tractor? Here it is. So here's everything that we've got. Let's fly up into the air so you can see. Boom, boom, and boom. Doesn't look the prettiest in the world, but you know what? It's done. It's done. Everything is good. You can see full fertilization on all of them, minus a couple little spots around the edges. I'm not worried about those spots. Let's come around and check silage real quick. See, 46% and 66%. So we're still a little ways off, probably a few hours at the least, maybe 3 or 4 hours in game. So we will fast forward that time, and then we will see you guys in the next one here on the small dairy farm.